Now then, so last week you may have seen I did a video on a deck that's kind of come out of China, which is a Mutagenerator's Siege list, and I tried it out, and I think it kind of has potential, but there was a few clumsy things in it, so I've given it a bit of a touch up. Nothing too wild. This core premise of the deck is still there. So the sort of change I've made is I've dropped AA because it just didn't give enough consistency. Because it had Natalis and Amphibious Assault in, but the problem you had was Amphibious Assault does not get either of the cards you really need. So in round one, you need to get Rafard and you need to get Mutagenerator. That is the core premise of the deck, and AA doesn't let you get either of those cards. So switching that out for an Aeromancy made a lot of sense. We're not going diversion, so it don't really matter. I dropped Baron because I felt like, I mean, he was good, but not like good enough, if that makes sense. Not enough to justify 10 provisions. So the changes we made is we've stacked out even more fives, dropping out an Aeromancy, dropping out John Natalis, and dropping out Baron has allowed us to stack in even more fives. I've also put in a Dandelion because if we're going for carryover, let's just go in on the carryover. The really nice thing he has is if you get Mutagenerator down and you play Dandelion on the front row, he's going to become inspired instantly. One thing to watch out for is Venom Roach. Obviously, if you place Dandelion on the back row, or you have Mutagenerator on the field and Venom Roach is in your deck, it will boost Venom Roach, which is ideal. So the fives I added, so I put one Dwimby under him, purely because onto Siege, get another Bombard, good enough. And I put in an Arbalist because we have Carabalista, Battering Ram, Reinforced Ballista, Karak City Guard, Redanian Archer, Dandelion, Margarita, Anseus, Rafard. All of those have orders. So we're looking at more than half of our deck has orders. So it kind of makes sense to generate what is functionally 1 point a turn. Couple of points a turn if you've got Rafards down and you're playing multiple cards. And that's kind of it. If you haven't seen how this deck works, the idea is in round one you want to get your Rafards down, typical Inspired Zeal stuff, and you also want to get your Mutagenerator down. Then you're going to play as many of your 5 provision cards on your range row as possible and get as much carryover as possible. If you get down, let's say you don't do that great and you get 5 down, that's going to carry over 25 points going into the next few rounds, which is kind of huge. If you have a really good round where your Rafard isn't answered and the round goes on for quite long, and you manage to play 8 or 9 5 provision cards, then all of a sudden you're looking at 45 points carryover onto a Siege. So if you can get a short round where you literally play Siege and like a 10-point Carabalista and a 12-point Battering Ram, you probably win. To be honest, you probably just win. So that's the general idea, is hopefully get through that round one. The 5 provision cards, a lot of them are quite engine heavy, so they lean into playing a long round anyway. And then hopefully those carryover points will be enough to kind of seal the win for you. One last thing is, if that round one isn't going to plan, and you're dropping a bit behind on points, you can always play one of these 5 provision cards on the melee row, get those points sort of straight away. Then it'll play down for 5 points on top, however much it was playing for, which is sometimes necessary, but you just have to feel it out, really. So, enough of me blabbering on, we will get into the games. Off the books. Off the books is off the books, We know what they're going to be running. But best not. Good hand, though. I'm just realizing, I think I put 26 cards in. Wait, 5, 10, 15, 16. Whoops. Okay. A whoops from me. Obviously, the version you will have seen will not be like this. I'll put something big in placement for some of these. I got that deep in putting as many 5 provisions in, I didn't even look at the unit count. I saw the provisions were fine, and left it at that. But I guess you can, you know, it'll show you how it works at least. Show you how it works. Even if I do a bit of a whoopee. They've already got, what's that? 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 points carryover already. And we're gonna get 5, 10, 15, 20, 5, plus whatever we get from Rafards. Beautiful. Beautiful. Let's kill Street Urchin. I like that idea. You watch, this'll hit here. Okay. Next siege engine we play. I'm just holding up on playing Reinforced Ballista because this is one we can play on the melee run and be quite happy about it.
Has no fear of fire.
I pass on every 10th round.
10 earlier. I should have done that earlier, shouldn't I? You know, if I'd have played a siege engine a turn earlier, we'd have had winch from perfect winch onto Rafards, but sometimes you don't get it. I'm actually going to be super greedy. Super greedy about this.
Bribe me, Dimwit. You're supposed to bribe me.
By denying penance, you confirm your guilt.
Might be a case of putting Reinforced Ballista on the melee row here. I mean, our carryover's going very nicely. Yeah, it might just be a case of getting some here. Give up the carryover for points in this round. We're not super far behind, but I'm aware we're slipping a little bit.
Nobody expects
Ooh, now can we kill this? I think this is melee. And then we can't kill this. Then we can wait a turn on the winch. Play it Dandelion. Let's boost up. Siege Master's not been boosted, let's change that. Right, you watch. Roach will be the next card.
Yes, you.
Oh.
Have you made your offering?
Boosted that many things, I don't know what was next. Shit. I don't know.
I can't wait to hear your wicked flesh sizzle. That one, he venerates not the fire. So many of them, I'd have to aim to miss.
Why am I doing that? Should have gone for this. Oh well. We're winning uneven. Nice. Okay, Carabalista's next. It's a Carabalista next. 10-point Carabalista as well. Leave him alone. Then we go winch. Let's go bonk and bonk and You. Wait, there's another winch. Boss. Ignore me. Stupid. And then. Our blister's getting so big. I love it. This is okay. This is more than okay. Oh, Cyrus.
The eternal fire lights our way. Neither of mercy nor forgiveness.
Kind of running out of board space there, Chief. So we have 1, 2, 3 points of things. We may as well kill this. And what we put it onto. Oh, let's get more carryover. There's no point putting it onto Revards because, like, I can't use it anyway. And you're the small one. Put it on you. Cool. So now the plan is nice short round. Siege, a couple of big siege engines. Job is a good one. Nera and Sayers. Wait, I'm really confused. Boost the top unit in your deck by 1. The Carablista should have been next, right? Yeah, I'm really confused. I'm really confused. Unless I'm being stupid, maybe it wasn't boosting Carablista. Oh wait, it must have been stupid. Also, it was boot. I'm washed up. I'm washed up. Let's just go for it. Whatever. Let's just close this out with 2 so I can actually edit the deck and put in the right amount of cards. There is absolutely. And then probably just big boy Carablista. Fun. Let's go for it. Order. Should have done this 10 earlier. I mean, we're never gonna get a second trigger on it, but. Alright, let's pass. Let's pass. We don't get a good duel here, so there's kind of no point. I want to see Ansers take out like the Frightener or something. 11 into 18, 11. You can't take out the Frightener, can you? Oh. So risky keeping this in hand. Punished. Punished. Is A-okay. We'll just last Ansers.
They charge. Swarm will stop him.
Kill whatever they have in mind. Obviously, scared of a Philippa. Well, how do I do this?
Glad we helped. I live to see it.
A roach.
Strong and immune.
I'm an officer. I'm a gentleman.
Learn that spell in Zerrikania. On guard! A duel! To it!
Oh, it's close. Close, but it's not it. It's not it. let down by the siege. Oh well. Oh well. Let's get the deck fixed. Okay. Let's see if this version actually works. So all the changes I made was I dropped a. Here she is. I put in an Adelia for a drummer and a Redenian Knight. And we've hit such a hand as well. What a hand. We do want to put some of this back though. We want to win right now. In terms of what we pull here, I mean, I guess it's just an arrow. Just grab an arrow for like a swap it out for a battering ram. An arrow in exchange. Battering. Good. And with any luck, we can get a little something done here. Or something. Oh, let's play Karak Guard.
It hasn't backfired yet. I pass on every 10th round.
Karak Guard, potentially remove it. We just play Carabalista. 2 damage gets. Sorry, when we play a thingy here. Just now realizing the alternate 5. Maybe was correct to go. Alright, guard. Ah, whatever. Whatever. I will kill it eventually. Why would you not just kill Revards though? Interest. Okay. So we want to play Adelia Melira because I can't say it's in. But
Asking me for help. Now that's smart.
I'm gonna boost this to just get it out of range of like Professor into horse and killing it. And let's boost up Siege Master. See what's next. Next card is I wasn't mentioned. I want to say Reinforced Ballista. I think it's Reinforced Ballista. Mark. I mean, they can kill Revards. What? What? They're gonna kill Revards. Whatever. Not my place to question it, right? My place to question it. Okay.
There are things in the universe of which even the sages have not dreamt.
Bribe me, dimwit. You're supposed to bribe me.
I don't really care about Byron. That's fine. I can live with that. Not to mention Adelia also booked up Revards.
Power. The
Fine,
object of
fine,
dark
fine. Jesus. Oh, touch him up. Honestly.
A receipt. I can draw the fecker on your forehead if you like.
They don't get the bounty on this.
Already besmirched your breeches, I presume.
We're gonna have to Anseus, aren't we? Gonna have to be Anseus.
On guard! A duel! To a duel I challenge thee!
I like floating this one leader. Just in case we need it for something. I'm not backing down. I'm not backing down. Right, let's boost. Let's just get the Siege Master up even more. Now it comes out, right?
I'm an officer. I'm a
All part of the
gentleman.
plan. All part of the plan. then we can. How many siege engines left? 2, 3. I'm happy enough to play this. Ah, I shouldn't have played that actually. Winch on Turrifards was rude. Don't matter. Does not matter. That's a very healthy looking deck. Very, very healthy. Do we want to go long round? Short round. Inch. Whim only makes sense if we have more regen. What do we want to do? What have we seen out from them? We've seen out so much of the top end. So what have we got to be scared of? Jocks and Hemmelfart. Obviously, King of Beggars. I think we're good to pass here. I think we're kind of good to pass here. We should be okay in the long round. I mean, we have a ton of engines. We have an era to find Roach, play out the last few cards, that kind of thing. And without Mariels and Philippa and Horson, they've played like all of the removal. So this tall stuff is always going to survive. And they also don't have any Fire Swan graveyard for Hemmelfart to pull out, which is also very, very nice. Right, there's Roach, Arbalist. So we need to find you and you, realistically. What are we dropping? You. Oh, we don't find either of those two, which... I mean, it's okay, because Roach should find one, right? We play one with an era. I guess, actually, we'll go Roach, and then Whim to reset our siege, and then we era the next one. Obviously, if we hit both, then... what it is. Yeah, this is just going to be engine overload here. I mean, right, let's take stock of how much carrier we got. 4, 4, 7, 8, 9, 13, 17, 17, 22, 24 points carrier. That's pretty good. Yeah, so anyway.
Gladly help if I live to see it.
There, look at you lot. Well, we can flirt this, and I don't want to kill this because they probably have a Hemel in hand anyway. There's no point in putting on Fire Swan in the graveyard. Fine. Gives him a good spender. But... let's jam siege. Kill the 2. Now is a point on this, but let's keep flirting the points. Not like we're running Erendite, so it kind of doesn't matter if we slip behind during the round. We're playing engines, it's going to take a while for the points to start ticking up anyway. Shocks. Oh.
The ideal lies not. Time am I short. Shove those arrows up your ass.
Pay in gold, or I'll take your balls instead.
Now we can just be super patient. That'll points generate.
I
Yep.
want to see corpses. Corpses everywhere. By denying penance, you
I believe there's a
confirm
4.
your
We
guilt.
punish that really hard. Yeah. Sense. Rumor as well. Rumor in here. Good. Edge, that's fine. Abs. Don't like that this is just gonna hit right now. But I guess it is what it is, right? Great deal. Do.
Left, right, left, right.
Let's not play the road then. Have some crew pockets set up as well. I think they have Hemel. So we can roach and disrupt stuff. See if they click this or not.
The north, Temeria.
So many of them.
Unbelievable. Unbelievable. If we hit one of these two, then Dwim's actually good. But never mind. Mind. Let's just kill that. Why didn't I click that? Should have clicked that. My mistake. I don't know if that makes us lose points. I want to say no.
Best commodity in town, I swear it.
It was dying anyway, so all part of the plan.
Smash your noggin, Runt!
And we may as well eat her. So sad. Okay. Ooh, we win. Cool.
Travelling is an option, you see.
But despite us missing more than a few points, like we missed another bombard, which would have been 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Would have been another 9 points. Seems good. The when you actually don't play 26 cards, it turns out it's better. Who would have thought? I personally would not. And it doesn't hurt when your opponent doesn't kill Rafards in round 1 when put up. So, I hope you enjoyed, and I will catch you in the next one.